the hell going on, y'all? Shit, we back up in this camp. I see y'all out here commenting and chit-chatting in the side chat. What's up, Whiteside? The Ewans. We got Carbon Cute dropping bombs up here. Whiteside Tactical in the building. What's happening? What's happening? We're gonna have a fun night tonight. Got my homie on here. My homie. We've been down since Arm 2. Yep. He brought the other homie with him. Yeah, man. We finna chill tonight, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all gonna show up. I don't care if it's 5 of y'all. We still finna do the damn thing. Apex Mountain in the building. Yeah, man. How everybody weekend going? How y'all week going? Tactical Don in the building. What's good with you, homie? Y'all don't know, that's a little homie. He live right here in the city. Cool little dude, man. Y'all need to go over there and subscribe to his channel. Get it popping. Putting up that content for y'all. Whiteside, I will see you in August, my brother. We got this class in August. I'm looking forward to it. Ready to stop the bleed on some doggone live mannequins and whatnot. Tourniquets will be applied. Yes, sir. Man, let's go ahead and get this thing cracking. I've been wanting to chop it up with these dudes. I know y'all want to chop it up with these dudes. If you late coming in, shame on you. Because them dudes is in the building. Big Kush.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Hold on. Got Breezy in the building.
Hey.
What's up?
There he is.
Going down.
Yeah, man. How y'all doing, man?
Doing good. Doing
Beautiful,
good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm good, brother. I got to go pull trigger today on the $6,000 gun, you know. Yeah.
Man, now me and Breezy went golfing.
Out there swinging some sticks, man. I got my boy his first round of golfing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. How'd he do, Rob?
On camera, you know what? For his first round ever, he did all right, man. I gave him a B out there. He did good.
He got a B.
And it's South Florida summer, man. That heat is no joke.
I think Breezy being biased for you, Kush.
Maybe a little. That's my brother. I might throw him under the bus after we off, but he did all right. He hit the ball.
Yeah, he hit the ball.
He hit the ball.
I made it count when it needed to be.
What was that? Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
I was out there like that, exactly like that.
Yeah, man. So what else y'all been up to, man? Y'all picked up some new toys and stuff?
So man, camera wise, yeah, but firearms wise, not. Oh, you know what, Breezy, you got that SIG, right?
SIG, yeah. The 365.
What SIG you pick up?
The SIG, the 365 macro.
Oh yeah. That's one nice.
Smooth. I love it.
Y'all see where they made the full size 365, whatever?
All that, yeah. They just dropped that, right?
Yeah. That's kind of weird though.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Are you a
SIG?
you like 365? You a SIG kind of guy or?
Not at all.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The macro's the only SIG I rock with. I don't mess with SIG. And it ain't that I don't mess with them because of the guns. I don't mess with them because the company treats their customers like the test dummies.
You know what's funny? I heard that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not. That's not
Someone
the first
just
time
told
I
us
heard
that this past couple of days at the NSSF event.
Yeah.
Because remember, what was it like 6-7 years ago? The if you drop the gun, fires, and then the magazine would come out.
You didn't have to drop them.
Really?
320s, they had an issue. They was in the holsters firing.
They're just going off.
Crazy.
Talk about guns killing people. What the fuck?
You think that was a SIG they were letting off at Trump today?
Oh man,
I don't know what they was doing. Whoever.
What'd you think about that?
I thought it was kind of, to be honest. Like, you know what? I know some people is diehard blue to the core. I used to be that guy. And then we got our first black president, and I ain't voted for a blue president since.
Yeah.
But no matter how much you hate somebody, that don't mean you gotta take their life. If you if he's stopping you in the polls, it is what it is. If you don't like his politics, it is what it is. Don't vote for him.
Well, you
but
see
you gotta be out at people.
You see the conspiracy theorists are coming out of the woodworks now, talking about it was staged, and he did the whole fist bump with blood on his ear when he got up.
I don't think that was staged because they said the lady that was sitting behind him died.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I heard that just a little
see,
while ago.
I didn't see that.
I haven't seen that yet, but
yeah, they got the picture. He's got the blood coming out of his ear and stuff.
Yeah.
And they said it was a lady that was sitting somewhere behind him and she got hit and she died.
No shit.
Yeah.
So I guess I didn't see that part of it because I saw people like, no way, all those shots went off in his direction. And nobody got hit out there. But
yeah, he got hit.
Yeah,
it grazed his ear.
I think.
Yeah, and then that the picture of him with his fist up, you can see the blood running down his face. You know what I'm saying? But they said the shooter's already dead though.
But Dre, what you got in those safes back there, bro? Why you holding up?
What I got in them safes?
Yeah.
Like them little old things.
Ain't nothing ever dust.
Nah.
I don't like guns. I don't like guns.
What kind of safes are those, bro?
These are some. I got them on sale at Academy Specials right here.
Okay.
I forgot what they call. I covered the name up with the Black Ammo Matter sticker.
Yep.
So I don't even remember the name of them. But they was on sale like a year or so ago. I got them for like $500 a piece.
Bro, I got me
that's not bad.
A Liberty safe during COVID because there's this company right here local to us. They were blowing them out.
Yeah, they were blowing them out. That was a good deal.
I don't know if they're doing it all over the country, but here in Tennessee, if you buy safes or any kind of firearm storage, you don't have to pay taxes on it.
No shit. Yeah, that's dope. I think I had to pay taxes on mine, but man, they were during COVID. I think I got mine in, was it 21, Breeze?
I think it was 21. Yeah.
21, like because I think the country was just getting shut down, and everybody was trying to recover all the loss they were having from the money. Yeah. And I saw this ad pop up because I had been searching for safes from a local person, and I was like, what? And it was a $2,000 safe. I got it for $1,200. I was like,
oh yeah, you came up on that.
What? Hell yeah, it's nice too.
So my partner Scotty, he was looking for houses to buy a while back, and he ran across this property. It's in Pulaski, Tennessee, which is where the Klan originated. That's where the KKK originated. And so like he wanted it, but he said it was kind of far out for him. But 28 acres, private lake or river or whatever, going through the property, hidden cave on the property, 2 big storage buildings. But it was an old lady. Her husband had died. Her son was killed in Iraq. And so it was just her. And she couldn't move all the stuff in the house. So she was just selling it as is with everything in it. You clean it up. And the husband had a full gun room. It was fully stocked with all the supplies to make your ammunition, different calibers from 22 all the way up to 6.5. Had the presses, everything was in there. Had big gun safes in there full of shit. She was like, you have it all with the house. And she sold everything for like $199.
Dang.
Stop.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh man.
Just to get rid of it, man, because she was like 80-something years old.
Come on, man.
Tell them what happened with your dad and his safe, Breeze, when you were laid up during COVID time.
Yeah, that was tough, man. So my dad's actually from Tennessee. And Tennessee Tim. And man, this guy, he introduced me to all of it, hunting, fishing, everything. He was just a ninja at all that stuff. And he had a pretty amazing, I can't tell you total number of guns. I sat there with my stepmom because he's got Alzheimer's dementia now. Mm-hmm. So they had to basically get all the guns out of his house, lock the safe up. And I sat there with her and went through a lot of them. And yeah, I got COVID real bad in 21, like really bad, hospitalized almost 3 months on a ventilator in the ICU. Doctor said I wasn't coming home. Yeah, it was rough. I was out of it. I don't remember a thing, but God was good. He pulled me through, and here I am. And so I remember sitting at my mom's house, and she must have called 2 gun brokers in there, guys that buy. Yeah, and man, I watched them walking out with all the guns. I mean, she did give me some. You know, there were some that were near and dear to my heart that I remembered from hunting as a little kid. But man,
So you got his name.
to watch them dudes walk out with like his entire collection, knowing how much, you know, it meant to him. I mean, she had to, you know, she did what she had to do. But man, that was tough. That was tough to watch, man. I don't know what, we never really talked about what they bought the collection for. I wish I would have went over there and talked to the dudes. And
you don't want to know what they bought the collection for, so just
oh,
leave
probably,
it there.
yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
Because they probably went in there and gave her like, you know, pennies on the dollar, man. They didn't give her nowhere near what they were valued for.
Because I think she wanted, I told her, hey, I'll help you out. Let's sell these things individually. And I think she said, let's sell it and be done with it.
Yeah.
That one hurt me though.
Man, I can't even imagine. Like the stuff I got, like they're gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna have to sit everybody down.
Well, I was gonna ask what are your plans with your guns when you're gone?
I think what I'm gonna do is just start a gun trust and put everything in the trust. That way it'll be easier for them to move around with it. Because as of right now, like if something happened, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna know what to do with that stuff. Especially this safe right here is all in the face stuff. So they ain't gonna know what to do with that stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to sit them down and talk to them like, you know, something happened, you know, this is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
So if I put it in a trust of some sort, then I can just put them on there and everybody can have access to it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, my stepson, he's like, I'm gonna save everything, you know, for my grandson. He's gonna give everything to my grandson, but I want them to have some stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So I figure out like that. I'm gonna have to do like get a will set up and some kind of trust set up so I can divvy it up between everybody.
Oh, bro, I just realized there's comments in here. What's up, everybody? I see.
Oh,
Jason.
yeah.
I was on the private chat tab.
Oh, same. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, no one came to watch your boys tonight.
Shanna, Carbon, Whiteside, Jason. What's up, everybody?
We had some latecomers in here.
Jason,
Queen is in here, and Danielle's in here.
What's up, Charles?
Yeah,
man, Charles sounds like I should put a handle on that, right? Like Mr. Charles.
He got a proper name. Yeah, you got to say that proper.
Yeah. Hey, Charles Henry, get on you too. So when I first met him, I forgot his name. And so he would come up to me at the meetup. He's like, what's up, Big Drake? And I'd be like, what's up, bruh? He's like, you forgot my name, didn't you?
That's my go-to, Big Dog. That's a Big Dog.
Hey, man, a regular meetup was incredible. Yeah. Incredible, man. It was, and I know, man, we've gotten a few messages, few texts. It's the storyline of the I'll call it like I don't want to call it a video. I'll say
that's gonna be a documentary, brother.
Yeah, because it is documentary style. So, but it's done. Now we just gotta color it and make sure all the music that we selected matches the feel of it. But yeah, it should be ready like by the end of the week, really. Yeah. Should be ready.
I dropped a couple of movies myself, but they ain't nothing like that production y'all putting out there.
Oh man, when I tell you we had almost a terabyte, we had Zach hit me up and Lido RGG, and they were like, man, how much footage do y'all got? And I had just finished dumping everything because Breezy had to hit Maine. And I looked it up and I was like, bro, we got 869 gigabytes.
You saw us out there, Dre.
Hey, you was out there hard, boy.
Cameras running, had the drone up. We were going crazy out there.
Yeah.
I think my favorite time with y'all was y'all kept flying that drone by. I was like, I'm gonna fix his ass. Y'all was sitting over there in the back of the van. I just flew the drone right over there to you. Like,
yeah.
So we kind of know about your background a little bit because we're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I don't think everybody know about Breezy. So where'd you come from, Breezy?
Where did I come from, man? I just manifested one. No, so I'm born and raised in Boynton Beach. I'll try to give you like the Cliff Notes. I was a music dude. I got into DJing back in, like I said, I was in the outdoor space as a young kid. My dad had a hunting lease about 2 hours north of us, like little south of Orlando. And we go up there, when it was deer season, turkey season, and, shoot guns and hunt. And I had a good time doing that. And then really my passion was music. So I started as a DJ. I went to broadcasting school. I worked in radio for 12 years. So I got my Bob, Broccoli. We got Dre, we got Kush, Breezy on. Anyway, yeah, I had a good time in radio, man, and music producer, and my passion for music. Really, that's how Kush and I connected. Just talking music, man. We had a mutual respect and admiration. His reputation preceded him, likewise, and we had heard of. It was one of those things where we had moved around very similar circles, but never knew each other, and just hit it off, man. That's my brother. But first and foremost, that's my brother, and we started talking about, because he was traveling down to Miami. He's a audio engineer as well. He was recording in Miami in the big studios. He's like, man, he's like, West Palm Beach, about an hour north where we live. He's like, there's really nothing here. Everyone feels like they have to go to Miami to get a good, recording studio. And we just started chopping it up. And I said, man, I've always kind of wanted to open a studio. He said, man, so have I. And that's really what started us opening FDMG Studios, Forever Dope Studios, here in West Palm Beach. In 2017, we ran that for 7 years, learned a lot, took our lumps, the good, the bad, the ugly, running the business. Like I told you, I went down with COVID in 21 and really changed a lot of things in my life. I got out of there with a new perspective, a new purpose. Right. And, he at the time, because COVID was, it was a crazy time and we weren't sure what was happening with the studio. He ended up doing marketing and branding, where y'all met, I believe, right, at the ammunition company.
Yeah.
If I have that story wrong, my bad. And, we weren't sure about the studio. I said, yo, Breeze, man, I think we can take what we do, our sound design, our eye, our creativity, our passion for storytelling, and jump into this outdoor space. And people roasting me in the comments.
No, the entire weekend I kept getting Kush and his brother mixed up.
Oh, okay. And yeah, man, he's like, Breeze, I think there's a lot of meat on the bone. That's his favorite. There's a lot of meat on the bone, man. We can get into this outdoor space, two-way space. We had a passion for guns already. And, here we are, man. It's been amazing. Yeah. We hit our first influencer event less than a year ago. Shout out to Mark Chopper. It was his range day up in the mountains in Virginia. And just started connecting with people that Kush kind of had relationships with, and the people saw our passion. You saw us operate, man. We really, we get down, we get busy. We make sure we're going to tell the story and tell it well and bring our passion for it to it. And man, God is good. Here we are, man.
What I thought was amazing at R4 was there was 3 of y'all there, right?
Yeah.
But everywhere I looked, it seemed like no matter where I was at, whether I was on the range, in the hotel, hell, I'm surprised around the restaurant, y'all standing there with a camera. But every time I turned around, one of y'all was somewhere close with a camera recording something. I was like, damn, these dudes are everywhere. It was like it was 15 of y'all running around.
Yeah.
It was just y'all.
Yeah.
That's one of the gifts we got. It kind of sounds funny because there are some cameramen who are just very stationary. And me and Breezy's approach is always, our motto at the studio was outwork everyone, remain dope. And so we kind of brought that mentality, because we went by FDMG Studios, but we were called Forever Dope. And so our brand was bigger than us by the time we closed here in South Florida. So when we propped up Apex Mountain, because we have a small team, there's like 5 or 6 of us, that we made sure that motto was carried over. And man, y'all ain't the only ones who've seen it. Like, we go, what separates us from a lot of these other camera guys, and this is no shade or no shot, none like that, because if I have an issue with anyone, I'll put a name on it. I'm not Mr. Run Tell That. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, in this space, we didn't come in as, hey, we just picked up a camera. You know what I'm saying? The last type of work we did for the studio was for HBO, you know. So we just propped up a creative media agency because like we're passionate about all this. We believe in spreading 2A awareness everywhere, and our main goal is to this is like kind of our pitch is to bridge the outdoor and urban markets, because when I say minorities, most people think, oh, just Black and Latinos. No, but there's also women.
Right.
So they're gender minority, and everybody knows it ain't no secret. We're the biggest demographic that just buys. So, but like I said earlier, to kind of bring it around, we've had people call us and be like, "Man, y'all come up in conversations, and we don't even know." You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we're just keeping our head down working.
That's good.
We were at an event in NRA, and someone stopped us and was like, "Kush, man, people are talking about you in the industry, like on a high level, like all the big marketing and agencies and stuff like that are talking about y'all, and y'all are getting noticed." And Rob and I say this all the time. Our motto is not work to be a show off. It's work to just grind and let the work speak for itself. And so that's what we've been doing. Like everything that we've put out is on our website or on our YouTube. We're just telling stories, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that we do marketing for real. We're not just like, you know what I mean? So it's a gift for us for sure.
I'm glad I got in and was able to start working out some business with y'all before y'all got too big and blew up. You know, for them fees up there. And, you know, you come in like, oh man, you know, yeah, we can do that for you, man. It'd be like 10 racks. Like, man,
You know what though? We're big on that too, man. It's not and this is gonna sound crazy. Obviously, we have bills to pay and we need to make money, but really our motto has been like purpose over profits.
Yep.
You know, there's relationships like with you, for instance. Man, you're a genuine dude. We see your passion. You know, there's people we want to work with in this industry, and that's the blessing of we're the owners of our company. So you know, it's cool that we can work with people that their values and their goals and their passion align with ours, and we just come together. And
not only that, you got some fire ass guns, bro.
I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. Man, I tell you, like when I first met Kush, and this is what made me gain a lot of respect for that dude. I hung out with Kush. Me, him, and Queen. We were sitting outside. We were smoking cigarettes, chilling, whatever. And we was kicking it. I'm looking at his little blue and black suit he had on. He checking out my suit. We out there making everybody each other straight stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up, kicking it. I didn't find out until they called him on stage that he was Kush and that he was the Kush that had been in the lives and in the chats and all that stuff. Yeah. And I was like, hold the fuck up. That's Kush. He was just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I never asked, he never asked my name, I never asked his name, but I was like, I don't even know if he knew who I was. I just seen him out there and I was just chopping it up with him. We were just kicking it.
Yep.
So when I found out later who it was, I was like, that was the ammo plug. Yep. But yeah, man, you know, he was just a real down-to-earth dude. So that, I've been rocking with him made sense. You know what I'm saying? I've been following him, you know, through his weight loss journey and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he a real one. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't got to hang out with you and chop it up with you. I see you a real one. And just y'all's grind is real. Y'all ain't out here for fame.
Likewise, man. Yeah.
So what y'all got coming up next? What's y'all's plans for the future? I know y'all want to grow this thing. What is y'all's ultimate goal with this?
Man, that's a great question. It's twofold, right? So because we are a creative media agency, there is small to medium companies like yours that we want to service with professional high-end marketing services, right? And brand and stuff like that. But we're Apex Mountain on the production side. Our goal is to tell stories. So like documentary type stories or docu-series type stories where you get to see Black folk, Black women, Latino women, women as a whole, white women. It don't matter because women, again, I don't think there's enough of women and enough of minorities in the space that right now we're just viewed as influencers. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of someone like RGG and someone like Mark Chopper, I think community. You know what I'm saying? Like what Mark is building in the DMV area, that's community. Well,
Right.
I just saw someone say it. Queen Mrs. on
Family
for the big
reunion.
family
That's it.
reunion. That's community. You know what I'm saying? And so I see stuff that we do, and I'm like, man, we're bigger than just influencing. We're bigger than that. But in order for y'all to be part of our communities, you have to see the life that we live. Don't just look at us as just dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like your story. You when you told us you were American made and all your products are built here in the US, bro, that is so big. You hear some of these other companies, and that solely is their marketing pitch. American made, built in America. You know what I'm saying? That's why staccato people love staccato. It's Texas, it's right here. So what's different with you? Ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just people ain't aware of it. You know,
Right.
because they look at these pockets of influencers and think, oh, they're just influencers, not that we're business owners or we know how to make transactions and build brands, and so that's really the overarching goal for us on the business side, and on the creative side is just tell stories, fun stories, and do cool shit.
Yeah.
That's
And
it for people.
like represent, and showcase,
Yep.
people like yourself in this
Right.
space that, like you said, to elevate who you are and your brand and what you create for people that might not know about it.
Yep.
It's needed for, especially for black manufacturers. It's needed for us because it's harder for us to get out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even with Ross Martin. So I didn't find out that Ross Martin was black owned until we got the SHOT Show.
Yeah.
And it was after I talked to them when I found out, because when I went to the booth, the blonde headed lady was there. There was another little white guy there. Didn't even see the brother at all.
Yeah.
Didn't even see him. And it was like an hour later, Safefool comes up to me, and me and him, we were sitting there chopping up. He was like, man, did you know that Ross Martin was a black-owned company? I was like, what?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I was just down there talking to him. I was like, I was just down there talking to him a little while ago. It was a white lady. He was like, nah, it's a brother down there. He the owner.
Yep.
And so then I found out that they own the company. Him and
Yeah.
the blonde lady, I guess they married or whatever. But I was like, didn't know that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, for us, we need somebody like y'all out here. So
Yeah.
we'll be able to get our names out there.
Yep. And especially because we bring innovation to the table. Not we Apex Mountain. I mean, the smaller businesses. Like, bro, your firearm. I think it was a 300 blackout where it's all welded one piece, so you don't have to apply for.
Oh, that was an A6.
The A6,
Yeah.
bro. I was like, this would have never even crossed my mind, bro. Straight up, that wouldn't even. But that's why, like, you're a builder. You're like, you see something and you look at it differently. Like, how can I improve it? How can I make it better? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like with us in marketing and media. Like, okay, this is dope. How can we make it doper? How can we bring more light to this? Well, so I agree, bro. Minority manufacturers need more exposure, and I'm glad that Rob and I are able to position ourselves as a marketing agency that's here to serve our community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
As well as being a part of the community.
yeah,
You can
Yeah.
see that we're ingrained. We're not just here to make a dollar and get out. Like, we're really like entrenching ourselves in these communities and helping y'all spotlight what y'all do.
Right.
Because that's what we do.
and that's what we did when we had our studio, bro. Our
Yeah.
studio was literally in the middle of two neighborhoods that were at war with one another. We were the safe space. We did during hurricane times. We opened up the studio to let everybody come in and charge
Because
their
we were
phone.
one of the few places that had power after Wilma, I believe.
Yeah,
Pretty much right after we opened. So people in the neighborhood saw, I mean, these dudes aren't just here to make a dollar in our neighborhood.
No,
Like,
we
we're
pull
letting
back.
them charge
Yep.
our phones, and we got a refrigerator in there, waters in it. And yeah, it was a good look.
And that's things that people look at. So that helps people relate to you. build relationships with you. You know what I'm saying, and want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, when I do my videos and stuff, I don't try and be super crazy flashy with the videos. I try and keep them raw. You know what I'm saying. That's why this show is called Raw and Uncut. We on here having conversations. I ain't script nothing. I ain't wrote nothing out.
Yeah.
We having a conversation right now.
That's
You know what I'm saying? It's a raw conversation. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you say it. If you hurt somebody's feelings, oh well, that'll be okay in the morning. It is what it is.
That's
you know
it.
what I'm saying? And that's the type of relationships I like to have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we say that a lot because really, I mean, look at what we're speaking on. There's a bunch of guys that have cameras and do media. There's a bunch of manufacturers that make guns, but this is the important part to us, the relationships. Because you can go to anyone, but you know us, you know we're solid, you know we're transparent, we're going to communicate, you know, we're going to be here when we say we're going to be here, and we're going to give you a quality product. And I know you operate the same way. So
I try to, man. I try
yeah,
to.
yeah, you really do, man. We're blown away with your with the guns you had out there at ARM.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, amazing.
I seen Kush, he was out there having a ball. He was like a kid.
Oh,
yeah. Put the camera down for a minute.
Oh man, I'm like, how these dudes? I'm like, why is everyone shooting guns but me? How'd I get stuck with the camera still? Every time I looked up, I'm like, wait, that's Kush shooting. I'm here with the camera. Like, yo, you gotta try this. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, you know who brought out some good nice toys? Tap, Big Tap.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah. Tap got some shit.
Yeah,
bruh. Tap,
he got some
those
shit.
Pelicans. I was like, Tap, this you? He goes, yeah, baby, this me. This me, you know, this me. You know, do some. And Breezy was like, let me go, trying to support. Damn, who was it? The ammo plug that was there.
Gun Food.
Gun Food. Breezy was like, let me go buy some ammo. And Tap goes, buy some ammo? I got 5,000 right here. He's like, pop them in and shoot. Tap got a collection.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I tell you somebody else.
Who's that?
Ramsey J.
Oh yeah.
Ramsey J got a man.
Yeah. Man, what was I gonna say? I wanted to ask you a question because I've heard different takes on it, and it just came to my mind because you got two safes back there. I got one safe. My whole belief. I know Breezy has a small.
I got a little baby safe.
Little baby safe, but my belief on firearms are have enough for two. Everybody in the family should have two. Something that's long range and something that's close. So right now I got rid of my AK, but I got like 3 or 4 pistols in there because I got a family of 5. Yeah. I got a family of 5. I got 3 or 4 pistols in there. I got 1, 2, about 4 between shotguns and ARs.
Hey,
No, Breed, you can't do that.
Oh, we can't do that. Oh my bad.
I was like, what the hell going on here?
Oh man.
No, you can't do that.
I was gonna show y'all a little gift. That's right. Wait,
what
oh, this is going on. Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is live, brother.
Yeah.
My bad.
YouTuber.
Yeah.
But the idea.
Y'all gonna have to envision that shot. I'll describe it.
The idea is everyone in the family has 2 firearms for in case some shit goes down. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to ask you, like, what's your take? Because I know and I say that because like Big Tap, he has a nice collection, and I started thinking to myself, man, what if, God forbid, bro, shit does hit the fan for real. Look at something like what happened just a few hours ago with Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say let's say shit goes crazy, right? How many firearms can you actually move if we're on foot or in car? You know what I mean?
And that's something that I've always thought about. I've heard people say you should have at least 2 firearms per person, long range, short range.
Yep.
You should have at least 1,000 rounds of ammo per firearm, not per caliber, per firearm. So my thought is,
what was that?
1,000 rounds of ammo per firearm.
Per firearm.
Okay.
Right. So that's a lot of ammo for something.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ammo. Yeah. Like, there's no way in hell I'm gonna do that. I ain't got nowhere to store all that.
Hey, that's some
But-
good advice, Mr. Charles. Don't keep them all in the same place either.
Patrick, yeah, I remember we were talking about Big Pun at the table, top 5.
But I make sure that everybody's gonna have. So everybody that rocks with me that's in my house and my family is gonna have a rifle.
Yeah.
That's gonna have, medium range to long range capability and short range capability.
Yep.
And then I've got several handguns. So I mean, we'll be covered. And as far as traveling, then I got the trailer. That made it a little bit easier.
Oh yeah.
We can throw everything in the trailer and just keep.
So
it
let
moving.
me ask, like, how much ammo do you keep? Would you say you have? Depends. Look,
I got a little bit of ammo right now.
I got a little bit.
Up.
I got a little bit.
R4 kind of kicked me in the ass on the ammo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Breeze, you remember Spook from the studio?
Yeah.
He probably had like, I don't know, like $15,000-$20,000 worth of guns, like all types of calibers.
Yeah, I remember.
And then one time he came to the studio and he was talking to me and Breezy, kind of disappointed. We're like, what's wrong? He's like, I decided to make everything all 9mm caliber. So anything I buy to be 9mm, I'm like, what about your like ARs? He's like, I might just do 5.56 and 2.23 instead of, because 300 blackout is expensive, and and I was like, wow, bro, I never thought about it like that. I said, so what are you gonna do for like if you decide to have get rid of your all your ARs? And he's like, buy a bunch of Kel-Tec sub 2000s, because it's like it's all 9mm. And I was like, yeah, but that was an interesting take that he said, because I had never thought about it like that.
I think that if you got sub 2000s and you get the sub 2000 takes Glock mags and you outfit it with a Glock 19 or like a Glock 45 or something like that, or like a 19X or something, that actually is a smart idea for to go bags.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That way everybody can have some sort of rifle and a pistol.
Yep.
And then at least one or two of you have something that can do long range and hunting with.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's actually a smart idea.
Man, I want to give me a good bolt action. I want to give me a fire ass bolt action.
I tell you what, when you do one of the marketing campaigns for that one you think is right, you let me know.
I got you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. I got you.
So
Definitely.
let me ask, Dre, what's your favorite gun to shoot? Or top 3?
My favorite gun to shoot?
Yeah, give me your top 3.
The A6 Blackout that y'all shot at the R4. My Platypus and my Glock 32.
It's a stock. Anything on the Glock? Did you do anything?
I mean, it's got the full Larry Vickers kit on it.
Okay.
But it's a Glock 32. I try to leave it as stock as possible because this is a Gen 4. They don't make them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your EDC?
Ross Morton.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
Oh,
How you like
nice,
it?
man.
Oh, that's nice, man. I love that gun.
Like butter?
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it's like butter, but like it's to me it's like it reminds me of, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of shoots like a Glock 19.
Okay.
But it was based off it's based off the Arex Delta. Some of the parts actually come from Arex. They're actual Arex Delta parts.
Yeah.
So if you shot an Arex Delta, you shot a Glock. It's kind of like a.
We shot. Yeah, we got a chance to shoot that at Pew Party.
What's that?
The Ross.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what. Oh yeah, I think he had like everything out there, right? He had a few.
Yeah. It was all the different colorways they got. But yeah, we shot it. I like heavier guns, something that feels a little heavier. You know what I'm saying? But that one was nice, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. That Ross Martin was dope.
Yeah, it's nice, man. That's my carry gun. It's got the Gideon Omega on it.
Okay.
I got that new Streamlight TLR. It's a TLR 7 HL. So it's basically the TLR 7, and they took the TLR 7 and that big light, the big HL1.
Yep.
And they had a baby. So that's what
oh, well, here's another question. do you train with the optic or do you train off of iron sights? I like training off of iron sights.
Well, I like to use both, train with both. But when you actually think about it, and Lenny McGill pointed this out to me at Arm 2.
Oh, yeah.
So when we was at Arm 2, remember when everybody was doing the smoking hole?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went out there the day before the range day, it was me, RGG, Yoki, it was a bunch of us. We went out there to check out the range setup and everything. And while we were there, Lenny had us run Smoking Hope while just messing around.
Yeah.
Well, I went out there a few weeks prior to check it out. So I was running Smoking Hope with Lenny when I went out there the first time. It was me, Lenny, and a couple of his guys.
Yeah.
And so Lenny noticed that when I started shooting, I was looking for the sights. And he was like, "Hey, are you looking at the sights?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Stop." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "Point shoot." So I just started point shooting.
No
And
shit.
it actually took a second off my time.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's
So when
dope.
I was doing it, I was just going ting 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 ting.
Yeah, I noticed that when I like have an optic, I'm constantly trying to find the dot. You know what I'm saying? So what I did is I just remove it and I shoot iron sights. You know who's actually cold with shooting just dead up iron sights? Nina, my Fab Firearms. She is cold with just iron sights, bro.
Yeah, I'm better with iron sights, but with dots allow me to shoot further.
Yeah, and with accuracy too.
Yeah, they allow me to shoot further with accuracy. Yeah. So like when I got my instructor call, I don't know if I would have passed it with irons because my eyes ain't that great.
Yeah,
but I passed it easily with the dot.
Man, yeah, I'm 40 now, so my eyes starting to.
Oh man, I was talking about
49 in October, so yeah.
What?
No, you don't look it. You look like you're 39.
That's it, man.
No.
Hey, Breezy's 50.
You know, I stopped. I will be 48 in March, though.
Yeah.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I got grandkids out here, Dre.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Well, I got 3. Queen got 4. So all together,
7,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like all together, we got the Brady Bunch. we got like 9, 10 grandkids between 2. I think it's like 8, 9, something. It's a lot.
Oh, you're going to goals, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be out there too.
Be out there.
John Crawford turned me on to it.
How far are you from? You're like pretty close to Knoxville, right?
Like 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I can go up there and do a day trip and come back.
Yeah. We got to put in about 14. But if Cush's brother's driving, we'll get there in about 6 hours, so we'll be all right.
Man, I need them two to calm down. For the fact his brother's a little bit bigger than him.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell them dudes apart.
Yeah.
When I first met his brother, I think it was SHOT Show the first time I met your brother.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I had seen you earlier, and I was like, we had chopped it up. I saw him, and I was like, "What the hell going on here?" It's 2 of them.
He usually walks around a little more.
Yeah, a little more heavy, bro. And you know what? I hang with both of them, so it's so funny, man, because people, they see me and they automatically, depending on who it is, oh, what up, Kush? What up? No, that's my brother, and vice versa. So it's funny because actually Drew, his brother, is one of the best barbers in the city.
Yeah.
So people are like, run up on him all the time. Yo, man, I need to come in for a line. Nah, bro, that's my brother, bro.
And because we own the studio, hey, bro, you Kush? And my brother still got the street mentality. Sometimes he's like, no. And like, he'll clear the business real quick.
What's RGG? He's the Goomba.
Yeah, he's the Goomba. RGG always says my brother's the Goomba. So
yeah, I can see that. Because he's more like, he's real quiet.
Yeah.
He kind of stay back in the cut.
Yeah.
He's always mugging. When you turn around and look at him, he just mugging. And then you look at him like, what's up? He's like,
yeah. That's him. Man,
let me holler at these people right quick. We got Patrick Irie.
Oh, yeah, we just been talking.
Patrick Irie, Tony.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Wiggins.
Hot Tub Tony,
Hot Tub
Silverback.
Tony, let's go.
Jova Q.
Jova Q in here. Man, we got a lot of people that showed up in here. What's up to everybody, man? 2A in LA, what's good, my brother? Man, he got a beast of a collection, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
That guy, man.
I got a little baby.
I don't think I got to. He was at Arm 4, wasn't he?
He was at 2.
No,
2.
Yeah, I think he was at 2.
I didn't do too much shooting at 2.
Yeah.
I think Lito was RGG just told me because I told him, I said, damn, Big Tap brought his stuff. He's like, man, 2 in LA. I was like, yeah. He goes, that brother got a collection. I was like, what? He goes, yeah.
Man, bro. 2A in LA collection is so damn, man. I'm trying to figure out how the hell he even get them guns in Cali. Like, he got to be greasing some palms because he got some shit he shouldn't have out there, I think.
He knows a guy who knows a guy.
He knows a guy. You know what I'm saying? You know a couple of guys.
Know a guy.
Stuff, man. Just his 2011 collection alone is like.
Wait, a collection of 2011s? That's crazy.
You need to go see his channel. Like,
yeah.
This dude got like a wall of 2011. I ain't talking about no like $1,000 2011. I'm talking about $3,000, $4,000, $6,000 2011s.
Hey man, I heard someone one time say the only thing outside precious metal like gold, silver, the 3 typical ones that will always be in demand is brass ammunition. So if you can get in the business of brass and firearms, that's good. Because I mean, if you really think about it, if let's say like we said, presumably let's say shit hit the fan, and the dollar corrupted and it's no longer good or collapsed rather, he could say I got guns for sale. Whatever.
Now, Kush, you know as well as I do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say guns and ammo when shit hit the fan.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, don't even come to me and ask me for nothing because I might take what you already have. I might add your gun to my collection.
Bro,
I like that barter system right there. You give me what you got.
I owe you.
Yeah. I'm going straight back to goon status.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? 88. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
That's it.
Man, I'm going back, bro. They're going to get the 92 Dre.
That's it.
Yeah, man. So, question. All right. So, what is your absolute favorite gun?
Man, I got one. So I like stuff that looks super dated, like old, kind of antique-ish, but not too much. I had an AK-47. I sold it because I want to get the Zastava one, but I was doing some research and I came across the this Polish.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Breeze. PPS 43C.
Okay,
bro. I was
like some old shit.
Yeah, bro.
It looks like someone just like picked, was in a field and found a piece of metal, so like made a gun out of it.
The history of it is, Nazi Germany was trying to invade Poland. This gun is the predecessor of the AK-47. It was the fastest shooting gun before AK. Kalashnikov came out with the AK, right?
Okay.
So, I was looking high and low, and I was like, "Damn, these prices are crazy." Well, there's the gun show comes here every month. One of our homies, he's Russian. I was like, "Hey, bro, actually,
you got to describe the guy that it's like." This was like an 80s action film. If you can picture the arms dealer and like what he would look like.
Yep, like glasses, had his taco meat hanging out,
had the chain,
heavy Russian accent. And so our other boy from another like high-end dealer, I was like, "Yo, bro, can you get this?" He's like, "I can't, but I'm gonna introduce you to the man who could." I was like, "All right." He walks us over. Our boy Riley. He walks us over there. I was like, "Hey, by any chance, can you get this?" He goes, can I get this? Like, it sounded like dead Russian moms. He's like, can I get this? He goes, I have 2 in my boot. And I was like, what do you mean you have 2 in your boot? He's like, come on, let's go. We follow him, bruh. I was like, oh, this is it. And he had like the one of the original bags that it got shipped over here with, because they had to decommission them when they brought them into the country, because if it has the brace on it, then you got to register. So it's a welded brace. But bro, I didn't even hesitate. He told me his number, and I said, how many mags? And he told me, he goes, I have 2. I'll give you 2 more. And I was like, all right. He's like, I'll throw in this strap, blah blah. Bro, I just dropped the money. I was like, here you go, bro. I want to walk out with this thing today. He's like, you have your concealed carry? And I was like, yeah, I got one. He's like, yeah, you'll have it today. But bro, it felt like the dirtiest deal.
So the whole time you were telling that story and talking with that little fake Russian accent, I'm sitting there picturing Nico Bellic in my head.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
bro,
that's so perfect. That's it.
Straight up.
We walked out of there like,
yep. But that's probably my favorite gun. And I like it just because of the history behind it. And I had an AK as well, so it was kind of like, okay, I got one that predates the AK or that introduces it right in, and then the AK. But man, what I really want to get, I'd like to get an original AK. That's really what I would like original to like in and out, tip to butt.
Tip to butt.
If I can get an original,
I know somebody who has one. I literally know a guy who has one. And he will not sell it. He will not sell
bro,
it.
I've seen the tickets on those, and man, he ain't wrong for selling it, bro.
Yeah, Billy, he loved that gun so much. Like he for real, like run his shit. Like his stuff is like, it looked like it's been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's legit battle wounds where he be running the gun through the desert, all kinds of stuff. He be going to glass bash, running it and all that stuff.
Yep.
But people would come in the shop. He used to work for me at the shop. Okay. And this kid, man, he's a different kind of kid. So he had worked for me for a long time, and I had known him for a couple of years before I found out that the kid was homeless. He lived in his truck, and it was by choice.
Oh wow!
Like he's one of the people like he'll go here and stay for a while, then he'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I helped him get an apartment here. I just felt bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I helped him get an apartment, and he would come to work. He would forget he had the apartment, and we'd catch him in the parking lot. I'd be like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing? Why don't you just go home?" He was like, "Oh, damn, I do got an apartment, no." But he was so used to sleeping in his truck that's just what he did.
Yeah.
So he moved out of state to get this job making 6 figures, and stuff didn't work out. He ended up coming back. But he's living out of his truck.
Wow.
He just lives out of his truck. But people will offer him like $5, $6, $7 grand for that gun. And he's like, nah, bro. I like, man, that gun would have been gone.
Yeah. Bro. Bro, if I think we saw one at the gun show. Because these South gun shows are different from like the ones like
up north.
Up north. Like down here, you're gonna find some real dope shit. Like for real. And I saw one, bro. Dude, I was just looking at it, and I was like kind of thinking, damn, if I swing it like this, I can, you know what I'm saying? Dude grabbed it. I was like, wow, bro. Yo, there's a guy there. He only deals.
Yeah, Fortress, right?
Yeah, Fortress Farms.
Bro,
there's a dude at this gun show, bro. He only deals in World War II armory, aka Nazi weapons. Like that's it, bro.
Yeah.
You see the dudes that come in there and buy these guns, bro. We ain't talking like $5,000-$6,000. We're talking $12,000, $14,000, $20,000 guns, bro. This like the stuff you see over here.
That's some real super specialty stuff.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. Like you gotta find certain people in certain areas that specialize in certain stuff to get certain stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a person in this chat right now. I ain't gonna say his name. There's a person in this chat right now who had an AK-47. It was the anniversary edition Kalashnikov. and it was the 545 joint,
Mm.
and it had the leather case, the certificate,
Yep.
signed by
By
Kalashnikov.
Kalashnikov. Yep.
He had all that. The gun was signed by
Oh, man.
Kalashnikov.
Wow.
What they did was he signed it, and then they engraved on top of it,
Yep.
and then inlaid it with gold. And
Ooh.
everything on that thing was gold, and the gun was a hot polished black. Never been touched by hands. Is only time it's ever been touched is wearing these white gloves that come in the box with it.
Bro, did you see the Kalashnikov display at SHOT Show this year? It's same as that thing. What you saying? Just you know, that one sounds special because that one was, what'd you say, all black and gold?
Yeah. So this one was special because they only made 100 of them.
Yeah.
10 of them stayed in Russia. The other 90 came to America.
Stateside, yeah.
This one was the first out of that 90 that came to America.
Wow.
So, yeah, at one point he had it on sale on what you call it?
Gunbroker or something?
No, well, the shop put it on Gunbroker, but I forgot what they call it.
Consignment, yeah.
For 20 bands.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I ain't saying no names, but he in the chat right now.
I'm looking through the chat like, who got this thing? Damn, I don't think y'all might roast me for this, but I'll try to give you some context. I told you I grew up in South Florida, so I watched a lot of Miami Vice.
Oh shit.
And I always loved the Tech 9. Just because it was like one of those badass guns. I know. So it's always been one of my favorite guns. I actually bought one at the gun show. Dude gave me a really good deal. I know it's hilarious, but it was actually fun to shoot. I know they're like everyone like shits on the Tech 9, and the one we had didn't jam, right? I know they're like,
no.
Well, we put some rounds through that thing, and I was on some Miami Vice shit at the range. Calm down, bro.
Man, when I look at a
hold
Tech
it the
9,
right
way. Every time I say a Tech 9, I think of that old it's what is that gun called? I shot one at the Glock store. I got a video on it. Ran it for the Sten gun.
The which one?
The Sten it's called a Sten gun, but instead of the magazine going on the bottom, it goes on the side.
On side, yeah. I've seen that one.
Oh, yep,
That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, not the Stag. It's called a Sten gun.
Yeah, the Sten. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. That thing, man. That's what I think of when I think about a Tech 9.
Yeah, there you go. The Sten 9.
So if y'all have never shot that gun, okay, that gun, nostalgia-wise, it's fun to shoot. But it's the most unreliable, unsafe gun I think I've ever had in my hand. I feel more comfortable with a high point in my hand.
No.
with a slingshot.
Man, that thing, like if you bump the magazine the wrong way or you hold the gun wrong, it jams. If you drop the gun and there's a magazine in it, it's gonna just you know what I'm saying? It's like
if you try to shoot the gun, it jams.
Yeah.
Got ammo in the gun, it jams. If you look at the gun, it jams.
Bro, when we had the studio. When we had the studio, we had a dude. He's like, man, I bought a gun because I be frequenting. He would come to the studio all the time. With like some expensive camera equipment, nothing too crazy, but like a couple thousand. I said, yo, let me see your gun. This man pulled out a high point. I was like, bro, this is a door stopper, bro. I said, these dudes around here got something that'll put that little thing up. You might as well. That's a paperweight. Yeah. Go put it on.
So even when that dude had he had his gun stolen out of his luggage at the airport a couple months back. Yep. And he was talking about that on the news. I was watching the news report. They're like, man had his custom 9mm stolen out of his luggage. Then they showed a picture of it. I'm like, bruh.
Ain't nobody stealing that, bro.
Like, bruh, that's a PSA dagger.
Yeah.
You know the PSA dagger that you can buy with the Cerakote and the gold barrel? It was one of those. Like, I was like, ain't nothing custom about that gun. You bought that gun just like it is, like $400.
that props to the salesman that sold him that gun, right?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Low number
He had
one.
him believing it's custom, man. That's great. Did you see Dre? I don't know if you saw. We just watched it today. There's a dude at the range letting off a pistol, and you can see his ammo at the range. You know what I'm talking about? And he's letting off, and one of his
shells.
Because the box of ammo was sitting on the side, right?
On the side.
Yeah,
And you saw that, and one just that was wild, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the first time I saw that, it made me rethink how I handle ammo at the range.
Yeah.
Because I used to be the guy, I would take my ammo out and load the magazine. I'd be shooting, and the rest of them would just be sitting there. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, hell no. So now I put them back in the box when I'm not using them.
Yeah, that was wild.
Good night, Miss Queen.
Hey, good night.
But yeah, man, like, so have y'all thought about doing like a documentary on yourselves and y'all's come up?
Not entirely. We're gonna do a documentary on Breezy and his COVID story, because I'll tell you what, bro. When we announced that we were closing our studio, we know a lot of people watch us because we were literally the biggest studio brand like in the city, in South Florida, bro. Like the big studios knew who we were. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no secret. But when you close the physical square footage, everybody typically thinks, oh, the business failed.
These guys went under. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But so we closed and we didn't say anything to nobody. The hard thing for us is we had run about 10 employees at the time. So we had to let everybody go because we just weren't in that anymore. You know what I'm saying? So the last thing we did was the HBO thing and another like video thing. And then that was it. We were like, all right, doors closed. And then the company I was with before enforced the non-compete. So I had to sit on my hands for a year. But that year, what a lot of people don't know, we tell people when we tell our story is when Breezy had COVID, excuse me, we had a faith calling. You know, he had a God experience. I started revisiting my faith. He got baptized. I got baptized. And
what's up?
And yeah, man, and we were like, God, we don't know what to do, bro. We've literally had our door kicked in by the FBI at the studio because, you know, when I tell you our studio was situated in a city between two neighborhoods at war, like the guys that were in there were like real street dudes, and so our heart wasn't in it, so we closed, and everybody was like, oh man, like what happened? What's going on? Like when we pivoted and when we announced Apex Mountain and we sprung up, it was I think people realized like, oh shit, these guys ain't sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're springing up and bro, I think that's probably the biggest blessing that we've had, because at the time, bro, to close a business and that's your bread and butter,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like we were just moving straight up on faith, you know, and I don't want to get you know, like too faith or too, because everybody's walk is different. But for us, you know, we heard God telling us our purpose is changing, and we prayed about it, we talked about it, and we brought up Apex Mountain, and yeah, bro, that's it. It's been a wrap since then. You know,
how'd that come with the name?
So it's kind of funny. Me and Rob. So like when we came up with Forever Dope, it came to us in a dream. And Apex Mountain originally. So if you see the video there, me and my twin brother, we have a channel called 2AR. Originally we were going to be 2AR Media, but I heard God telling me like I need to talk to both Breezy and my brother because I need to at least present them with it. I can't move under the assumption that they're just going to say, yeah, let's do it. I was like, all right, I hear you, God. But I started the channel. You know, we started it just like for the hell of it.
Right.
And then we started, like, the more we prayed about it, we started thinking about names. And, you know, Apex is the peak, the top, the summit. Or, you know, if someone says, like, peak performance, you're at the top, in the best shape or whatever. And then a mountain is it's hard to move a mountain. You know, you can only scale a mountain through faith and, you know, it works like that.
Right.
And we were literally just, I don't even remember how it came about, but we both, Rob and my brother and I, the three of us, we decided 2AR wasn't going to be like the brand we go under. We knew we didn't want to be exclusive to just the 2A space. We wanted to do outdoors as a whole because we exist in the outdoors as a whole too. And so we came up with Apex Mountain, and that was literally it, bro. It was like God gave it to us. I know that might sound cliche. There might be some people who like, nah, y'all are crazy, but that's legit what happened, bro. Straight up.
People don't realize, like when you're building a business, when you're trying to come up with names, it's gonna have something that like means something to you. You know what I'm saying? Something you gotta be passionate about.
Yep.
Like, people come to me all the time. Oh yeah, you like 357 Magnum, something Big Drake. My name ain't got nothing to do with guns.
Yep.
My name is not Big Drake 357. It's Big Drake 357, and it represents something that has nothing to do with the internet, YouTube, guns, none of that.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like you gotta use a name that hits different. You know what I'm saying? Like Oral Armament. I didn't just pick Oral Armament out the air. People think OR is a acronym for something.
Yeah.
But it's not.
What is it? It's just the word, right? Yeah.
It means give light, be of light, shine like light.
Yep.
And the lion, that's the Lion of Judah.
Lion of Judah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's it.
People ask how you come up with Anubis. Well,
hey, but you want to hear a funny story?
What's that?
So if y'all were at Arm 4, y'all definitely got these bands. If y'all seen them,
I didn't get one of those.
Okay, so we had them in like the goodie bags and all that. So the scripture, if you go to our website that we have kind of inside of the bands, is Micah 4:1, and when we printed these up, so Micah 4:1 reads, "The mountain of the Lord. In the last days, the mountain of the Lord's temple will be established as the highest of the mountains. It'll be exalted above the hills, and people will stream to it." Right. So, in line with Apex Mountain. Yeah. Well, when we first ordered these, I was like, we pushed the order through. We get them back, and I was looking and I was like, actually, I had one on, and then I was looking at my invoice and it said, inside band Malachi 4:1. And I was like, Malachi? I was like, nah, that ain't right. And I was like, is it? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I popped open the Bible app, and it basically says, it's like, all you prideful people, y'all gonna burn in hell.
You gonna burn.
Some of y'all may have got the rest of those, and we gave most of those out at influencer event back in March.
We're like, man, these dudes really hard body about this.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was funny.
I told my pastor that story, and he was. I didn't even have to tell him I just told him what we ordered and what we got. Man, he fell out. He thought, wildin', man.
And you know what? I'll say this: like, this is the first time. These last 9 months is the first time in our 10-year relationship as businessmen and as brothers. It's the first time ever, Dre. Bro, we pray over every meeting, every contract. We prayed before this podcast episode. Like when you presented it to us, we were like, Lord, if it's for us, it's for us, and if it ain't, it ain't. And it feels weird sometimes doing it, like. But really, I don't care what people think, bro. You know what I'm saying? My faith is my faith. Our faith is our faith. And we just want to tell stories and do it. That's like, I don't know who just said it, but we've been saying it all night. I think it was Mrs. Queen.
Yeah, purpose-driven.
Purpose-driven.
Amen.
We're super purpose-driven. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, God is heavy in our house over here, man. So like,
beautiful.
Me and Queen, we pray about a lot of stuff, man. We pray quite a bit. And so there's moments, sometimes she'll just be like, hey, come here. I just want to pray. And we'll just pray. You know what I'm saying? We'll pray with family, with whatever's going on, whatever. And it's just how it is here. You know what I'm saying? The kids, they get a heavy dose of faith in this house.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So like, yeah, you know, we cuss and stuff like that, but like at the end of the day, this house is built on a foundation of God, man.
That's it. That's
And
it.
it's heavy in here. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you come here with some negativity, it's gonna get removed and then it's gonna get prayed over. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
And
we
you know
don't,
what's funny? Like I anoint my door once a month. My front door, on my windows. I walk around with the anointing oil and anoint the doors because, you know, I travel a lot. My old lady's from Texas, so I know she can shoot. She shoots all the time. My son can shoot. You know what I'm saying? My girls are, one of them likes to shoot, the other one's kind of but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We're not fighting flesh and blood. It's principalities of darkness. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, you come through this door, you gonna get laid down. But you
Yeah.
know, I take it one step further, and I make sure I anoint every threshold of my house because I want to make sure that there's stuff out there we might not be able to see. You know what I'm saying? So, and
You're saying you're not going to pass judgment. You're just going to set up the appointment.
that's it. That's it,
Right.
bro. That's it.
And, you know,
And
a lot of people say that your boy Donald Trump is the devil. He's evil. You know what I'm saying? But apparently God
said your boy
got favor on him because this man, somebody took a direct shot at that man. He just got a graze on his ear.
Yep.
The young lady, that was sitting behind him apparently wasn't so lucky.
Now we gotta. I'm curious to know what they were shooting at him with.
Yeah, what they were shooting at him with. And
I feel like whoever like whatever gun company it is gonna somehow play off of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I just, my thing is like, who did this and why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said before at the beginning, you might not like the dude. That don't mean you gotta try and kill him.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I can understand why some people would have a reason to or a reason to want to.
Yes, sir. There's some extreme. And you know what? Credit to a lot. Like I saw a lot of people, even like you said, love them or hate them. You know, I myself, I don't wish death upon anyone, you know, because there's no coming back from that. So I saw a bunch of people that, you know, aren't Trump supporters and we're like, hey, this, you know, we can't let it get to this, you know.
Oh man, that's a great question. Hey, that's crazy, bro. Fate is a weird thing, bro.
Right.
It's your time, bro.
Man.
You that's the one thing you can't run from, bro. When it's your day, you gotta punch that clock. When them 40 hours up, that's it, bro.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, people, you know, well, you could do this different, do that different. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got a gun don't mean you're going to win the fight. Don't mean you're going to live. Why? I'm like, yeah, but at least I had an opportunity to see. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way it was meant for me to go, then that's what it is. I can't do nothing about that. That's what God had in my future. But
that was a real struggle for me in my faith early. Like when I first found my faith, like you said, if it's written, am I going to alter that anyway? Like by carrying this firearm, and it really was a tough battle for me. I went back and forth on, you know, if I truly trust God with my life, is He going to put me in a position to where
I'm going to have to,
right? But it's,
I don't know,
it's South Florida, you know. I feel like. And I'm always the guy because everyone's like, "You got your gun here," and I'm like,
everywhere.
Yeah. Like it's the one place that you say, I don't need my gun today. It's like,
everywhere.
I'm always. You just gotta look at it like God gave you a choice. He gave you the ability to protect yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
So if that means you have to use that firearm,
that's right,
to save your life, and that's how He wanted you. That's how He wanted you to do that.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
Yeah.
So
but that's a good conversation. You know
what I'm saying? Like, he told the disciples to bear swords when they went out. You know what I'm saying? So why would it be any different from you?
Bro, because I'm not going to say his name, but one of our former clients, This dude got lit up with an AK-47. He lost a lung, still alive to this day. And
You still have work to do.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that because we actually, God bless the dead, knew a very young, talented
him too.
music director, and they were pointing guns in the video, and it went off, hit him in the chest, and the rappers that were shooting the video freaked out and left my man to die in the hotel where they were shooting the
Young
video.
kid.
And we told this man on many occasions, yo, don't let them point guns at you, dude, ever. I don't care if they tell you don't ever have someone pointing a gun at you. And sure, I mean, this dude was young, 23, 24 years old.
Talented.
You know?
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, I see these little videos with these rappers, man, and I'm like, y'all playing with these guns.
Yeah.
Y'all playing. Y'all think it's a game out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all point him at the cameraman, you know, he cool with it. And like, nah, bro.
Nah.
You point that gun at me, you better be ready to get some smoke.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, especially with y'all type dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I wouldn't let you point that gun at me. I'm still not gonna let you point that gun at me.
No, not at all.
It's like
we're known for being a bit of bully in the studio. We done took some firearms off of people, making sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This is our domain. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like,
you gotta protect your business.
Yep.
Protect your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like when I was a manager at the gun store, the range, we had a range and stuff, and people would come in, you could smell them. They smell like they've been, you know what I'm saying, smoked, whatever. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
And we've seen the other side of it, because at the end of the day, they're still paying clients, and some of them are actively in some.
Yeah, that's
it's all the sad side of the street shit. You know what I'm saying? And you try to, like, we're the big homies, and bro, don't do this, don't live like that, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why you keep it on you, but because two parts of these cities, these guys are coming and record, these guys are coming and record, not on the same day. And we would be like, yo, why don't y'all just sit down and have conversations? Like, man.
Now, do y'all ever, like, I know y'all like to give back to the community. Do y'all ever think about doing like a safety program for kids and teach them how to properly handle firearms and stuff in y'all's hoods? So
it's actually in the works. We've talked about this because we're functioning as a business, we're putting everything on timelines. Breezy has two young daughters. My youngest is 15. But yeah, like we're big on doing a push for education. The thing is in our city, this is gonna sound really strange, but the closest outdoor range is how far is the range, Breeze? Like an hour away from us?
Well, that's the one we go to. Yeah, that's probably where we would hold this just for logistics purposes. But yeah, I think the one we went out west in Okeechobee, not Okeechobee, the other one.
But even that one's what, 45 minutes away?
It's a little ways away, yeah, for sure.
And there's ranges around here that aren't friendly to large groups of minorities. And I know that for a fact, because when I was the ammo plug, a couple gun clubs, my whole thing was I don't only want to do work with influencers and other gun communities outside of South Florida. I want to do stuff in the city. And so I connected with a couple gun clubs around here. And they were like, yo, we want to do this. I said, let me try as the face of the company. And when I called them, they're like, yeah, but, you know, like, what's the demo? Anytime you hear that, I'm like, what do you mean, what's the demo? Was it young guys, old guys? I was like, no, you know, kind of like 25 to like 34, maybe 40 the max. But, you know, education for children. And okay, yeah, like, what part of the city? I'm like, I'll be coming from like the inner city. Oh no, it's okay. Like, we don't want. And I'm like, I know what it is, bro. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't read between the lines, well, that's on that person. But I know
there's a lot of that in this industry.
A ton of it. So it's really touch and go. We have a guy. He wants to do some business with us, and he has a private range, but even that's like an hour and a half away. Yeah. But I say that because at least if we are able to step into some sort of agreement, we at least have access.
We are connecting dots because we want to do a nonprofit.
Yeah.
And we actually were speaking with a few city officials, and they're
Yeah.
like, when you guys get that up and running, we got grant money for you. Like, we want to get those inner city kids in the outdoors
Yeah.
and learning this stuff, you know. So their first experience isn't like mine and his and getting guns in the street,
Yeah.
you know, and not knowing anything about gun safety and how to handle a gun. So luckily, I was around guns as a kid, but still, you know, my first gun was something I got in the street.
Yep.
Yeah, same here. Same here. So when y'all get the nonprofit off and running, let me know. I want to be a part of that.
Okay.
You know, whether it just be a sponsor or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's something that we need in our community.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
And for people like, you know, you don't see people with your type of business reaching out and doing stuff like that.
No, not at all.
So that, you know, and that's what makes y'all a lot different from these other marketing companies, because y'all are out here, y'all are marketing, but you're out here giving back and actually doing something positive in the community. You're not just out here grinding to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're making sure we align ourselves with big brands. So we recently announced, I think it was a few months ago, that we joined the NSSF as a media team. We have 2 or 3 other groups that we're going to join as official partners, because obviously on a national level that looks good, but on a state level that looks good. If you can prove that, hey, you know, we're not just some fly by night company. We don't just want free money. Like we're actually working with the purpose. Like we believe in empowering our community through firearm education, outdoor education. There's more opportunities out here for us as a whole. Then it just helps push the movement forward. You know what I'm saying? And so
people talk trash about NSSF, but they don't realize, man, those people are out there on the grind, man. They out there doing their thing.
For real. Yeah.
I'm a member of NSSF on the media side too, but people don't realize how much they grind, man. I get their newsletter where they go out do the government meetings and stuff all the time.
They're hard body.
Updated with everything. Them people be on the grind, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
So, you know, I think that would be a good partnership with y'all. Now, are y'all partnering with GOA?
Yep, we're planning on it. So we actually have some pretty cool opportunities on the line for goals. We're actually this week we're gonna be making some phone calls, because the opportunity that fell in our lap is like, damn, bro, there's no way we can fumble this. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, like, you know, they're a couple of people from Goals have been in communications with us. They love what we do. I know there's a couple other reps from Goals that are trying to create more awareness and visibility for women shooters as well, Black women shooters. And, you know, I've been in direct contact with them on that. Even it's just to be a resource, bro. It's not like, hey, you know, it'd be cool to partner up with them in that respect, but even if it's just like, hey, we'll come and, you know, shoot some content as long as we can help push that forward, you know what I'm saying? And that's because Nina, bro, My Fab Firearms, bro. I don't know if you saw, was it last year sometime? She went viral with the Gun Owners of America photo shoot they did on Twitter. Her shit did like 3, 4, 5 some odd million views and over a few 100,000 shares, and I think it made it all the way. I don't remember what platform it was, but one of the big news companies was like catching notice, and it's stuff like that, bro. But if you don't see us in a positive light, you don't see us in a positive light, you know.
Right,
so
right.
It's that simple.
Y'all are making a name for yourself really, really fast, and it's impressive to see how fast y'all are growing with this. Because I'm seeing y'all everywhere. Like I told you when we was talking the other day, I didn't realize that one particular ad that I've been seeing was y'all.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. Because he sent me that ad when y'all first got done with it. And I was like, damn, that's fire.
Man.
Yeah.
And so, like, seeing y'all's work, man, and hearing y'all's story, what y'all doing on the backside, that so that makes me want to work with you even more.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man, that means a lot to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, who's the creative mind between y'all's campaign?
I want to say it's hybrid. Yeah.
It really is. It is. It's amazing how we work together. We form this synergy. I think I was saying this to someone today. We had a meeting. It's cool because we've found our own space to operate. Kush is very. I give him his flowers a lot, and I mean this sincerely from my heart. His work ethic, the standards he holds himself to, holding his own self accountable for things, like it's like nothing I've ever seen, and it motivates everyone around him, and around us, because they see us grinding, and a lot of people talk about it. Not everyone is about it. So, and I'm more of a like, yo, let's throw some shit at the wall and see, like I got a bunch of different ideas, and he kind of reels me in a little because he's very like, nah, this is what, black and white. And I'm like, devil's advocate, let me take this perspective and play this shot. But it's cool because in the end, we find something that resonates, with everyone really when we put it out, and how we tell our stories. And you've seen both sides of it, how we work, what we do, what we're doing out there, the passion we bring, and that translates into the final product. Which
I can respect
even
that.
if you don't know us,
because even there, like we take we're very big, really big on playing on each other's strengths. There's no time to like fuck around and talk about weaknesses. Like, oh, you did this wrong. We don't do that. Like, okay,
and everyone's got their strengths. We talk about this a lot. You're not gonna have Shaq playing the point guard. He's not going to dribble the ball up the court. He's Shaq. You need him down under the rim. Dennis Rodman, he's going to go get you some rebound. I'm going old school. I'm a 90s dude, so forgive me. There's basketball players out now, but, you got to have different pieces of that puzzle, and we really do. We have some amazing guys on our team, and they've bought into the vision, and they see it, and they see us working, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Here we are. God bless.
Now, y'all don't really use scripts, do you? Y'all are wrong.
No. But we go with intention. So that's one of the biggest things. So like, if you think about it, so when we shot Mark Chopper's thing, I just pulled Mark to the side and I was like, yo, real quick interview. Because I had the vision of how I wanted it to look. I'm like, okay, I need to ask these questions no matter what, because I'm going to use that to set the tone for the entire event that he had. And my brother Rob and I, we were just very intentional.
Kept saying documentary style. We want to talk about this. Isn't just people shooting guns. We want to talk about the community that's there, the people that are involved, why they're there, how they're there, what they're doing. And that was, really, we still get people talking to us about that
particular video, because
that video that we did.
I don't know if you saw it, but about halfway through, you see P. Chopper talking about educating the kids and why it's important. And so all of that was like, these are all different facets of Mark's community. But if you just look at Mark for his social media, you just see a guy who's like doing funny content on socials. You don't think, man, this man got close to 300 people coming out to shoot, and
in the mountains, in a remote area of the mountains,
and they're doing kid stuff. Like you don't see that. So our goal was to shed a different light on his community. You know what I'm saying? And so
I would love to be at Chopper Day next year.
I think this year it's going to be at in Massanutten again. Yep.
And it was eye-opening for me to see it. Massanutten,
Virginia.
Massanutten.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro.
There's a bunch of jokes there that we're gonna leave on the table right now. We said the same thing. Man. We're like, where are we going? What? There's also a Manassas, Virginia, which is kind of funny because there's a bunch of jokes in there too.
Oh
But
boy.
yeah, hey man, it was a good time up there. We had a really good time. That
Now,
was
do y'all do content outside of guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Okay.
we're expanding to the outdoor space in close to Montana. There's a big community out there close to Montana that we're trying to tap into. We got some guys who love our work that are trying to connect some dots for us. Um, it's like all creative direction, marketing, the kind of the same conversation that we had. It's the same
Right.
thing. It's just on a much bigger scale because you're talking massive companies. But yeah, we're just as we tell these stories, we're looking for where else it might be. Like we have one influencer, she's like very micro influencer. She has under like 10,000 followers, but she's a biracial woman, big on faith, family, and bro, I don't even
Hunts,
remember.
harvests. I mean, she does it all.
Yeah,
Ex-military, I believe. Like she's got
her
the
husband
whole.
is ex-military,
Okay, her husband's
but
ex-military.
like we were like, "Yo, you're dope. Let's tell a story behind you." And we've seen each other a few places. We finally connected at this one event in South Carolina. I shared what Apex's vision is around her with a few people in the space, a couple people out of the space, like outdoorsy, and then people in the gun space. And these people are really interested. We're still getting some feedback from here, but yeah, the idea is not just showing minorities and women minorities as just gun owners, but also, yeah, I like to, I don't know, have a vegetable garden, or I like to hunt with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. So the answer to your question is yeah. Yep.
Okay. And that's because y'all are kind of trying to touch on everything. So
Yeah.
you're not limited to 2A, but
Nah.
your primary focus appears to be 2A.
It is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We said that today at our meeting with our social media guy. So our
Yeah.
primary focus is 2A, but we want to be able to. Bro, we had HBO reach back out to us. What was it, Breeze?
A few weeks
Not
ago.
right before Arm 4.
Yeah.
And we were like, nope, no thanks. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a big opportunity, though.
Yeah,
it's already on our resume.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out. And we're not like, you know what I'm saying? Like we said earlier, we're purpose driven, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Have y'all thought about maybe your own television network?
Yes.
We don't want to talk too much on it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
So you see the vision.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at my last couple of videos, mainly the part 2 to Arm 4, the sneaker ball, at the very beginning of the intro, there's something new there. There's something new there. That hadn't been. And so that's kind of like the direction that I want to go in, but it's gonna be like, it ain't gonna be like a network like Fox or nothing. But Roku, you can have your own network on Roku.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
okay.
So yeah, actually that's awesome that you said that, because I guess this is our first time saying it on a public platform outside of just the team.
Yeah.
The idea is for us to become a streaming. So like you can cut on the TV, and instead of having to watch, I don't know, like Meat Eater, which is a great show, it'll be a Meat Eater with a black dude or black female or Spanish.
Or it'll be Kush wrestling an alligator. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
You know
what I'm saying?
Man.
Like
y'all killing me.
Him and his brother, out there wrestling alligators in the swamp. You don't know what it's gonna be.
But yeah, that's the goal, man. That's like the biggest on the production side. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I think y'all definitely got the skill set and the talent to do it. Like I said, I was watching how y'all was moving it on 4. Like in the interview room, like y'all wasn't like standing there with cards with questions on them. Y'all was just coming off the dome.
Yeah.
It was on our phone.
Oh, was it?
We did have some, Well, because again, we wanted to be intentional with certain things, so we're going to tell this story a certain way, and
Gotcha.
But
made
we
sure,
asked you different questions from everybody else. We just made sure we asked anchor questions that's fluid
yeah,
that'll help us tell the story.
so we can
You know
bring
what I'm
the
saying?
story
So
of RGG,
together,
ARM, yeah,
Gotcha.
which was amazing, man. I can't wait for next year already.
Yeah, if I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all put together from this one, because I'm like, these dudes literally like made a movie here.
Man,
A full documentary, and I can't wait to see the finished product.
yeah,
bro. That's all I'm gonna do,
yeah, that's it.
bro. When I tell you it looks
Yeah,
phenomenal, bro.
yeah,
And that's
really.
not me gassing it up. It's just
No,
like
it came together like really. It's unbelievable how it came together. The storyline of it, you know, it just like it was like those puzzle pieces dropping in.
I'll just say it like this: it don't start where you think it starts, and that's the beauty of it. It's
It
that
don't start where you think it starts.
it don't start where you think it starts. You have to put yourself in the mind of like directors, video wise. It does not start where you think it starts.
I feel like it's gonna be like from the time people start getting there, y'all like hiding in a corner somewhere.
Peekaboo!
Peekaboo, bitch.
Yeah.
We're in someone's trunk back there.
Yeah.
I didn't get in my trunk. What the
Yeah.
People going in their rooms and y'all popping up out the bed. What you doing? I don't know, man. Like I can't imagine what y'all put together because y'all are different. The way y'all think is different.
The interviews were great. Like shout out to Shanna, shout out to Jason, shout out to your wife, Billy.
Roadblock,
bro. The Trini the shooter, bro. The interviews were incredible, bro. The interviews were like they're really dope, really dope.
So now, are y'all gonna be at SHOT Show again?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are y'all like partnering with them and doing content there, or y'all just doing content for yourselves there?
Did you give him questions?
No, we can't really speak on that yet.
You text Dre questions.
No,
There's no way. He's coming up with these questions on it. No,
that's off the dome, brother. We're all uncut.
You're built different, man.
No, we can't give too many details out about SHOT Show, but yeah, we will be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Both in an official capacity and then in a separate capacity.
There's good luck. That's why he's our PR guy too. You see how he said that?
Yeah, he gave me one of them questions you asked the president.
He could be a politician as well. That was good. That was good politician talk right there.
Yeah,
I can't neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
That was good.
So, all right, I don't even know what to ask you because this guy up here in this corner, he's just gonna shake me off.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, you think too much like us.
Yeah, these are amazing questions.
Yeah, they are.
You know this is what we're gonna do because I know you're gonna answer me. So
yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the power play right there. Look.
Yeah.
Here's how I'm gonna think about it when you ask me.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to put this. When are y'all gonna do the nationwide road trip video? When y'all gonna go just nationwide?
There's no way you're asking us these questions. There's no way. Look, this is my thing. When I gotta think about something, Dre, this is what I do.
Yeah, that's legit what he does. He goes like this.
Right here. Yo, that's crazy. You just said that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was just talking to this man because we travel so much. I'm like, dude, we are man. Think of all the places we've been this year already.
Fly, drive. I think the next.
I think we're driving in Knoxville. I don't know what's after that. CanCon, I think.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Y'all got a whole like vlog. Y'all could just vlog this stuff, and just...
bro, It's like you were sitting in on our meetings, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
So straight up, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been saying this because everybody knows, well, most people know, I've been on a fitness journey, right? We've been documenting that for however long. It stopped at SHOT. If you look at the time, SHOT Show's when I stopped everything because, bro, our calendar filled up with traveling. I was like, there ain't no way I'm gonna be able to like do the work that we need to put out and still continue to tell the story that I need to tell. You know what I'm saying? So
Vlogging.
Breezy and I were thinking of like, yo, how can we sort of tell the story of owning an agency,
Like everything, right?
and
Bringing it all together.
bootstrapping it,
Yeah.
and like what's the importance of like fluidity, and the one thing that everyone has said, no matter where we're at, is y'all are everywhere. And we are, because we understand brand visibility, we understand the importance of positioning. You see these logos,
Yeah.
it's us. It's us. You know what I'm saying? Like you see our signature orange, whether it's a hoodie or a hat, it's us. You know what I'm saying? And you can't run from the mountain. Ooh, we gotta put that on the shirt, bro.
that was hard.
You can't run from the mountain. And so, but and that's not, I'm not trying to sound prideful at all. It's just we know what we're doing. We know what we've been tasked to build. Exactly, it's a God thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it there ain't no other way. We're everywhere we're at and nowhere at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we have talked about traveling the country and figuring out. And as this picture keeps coming together, it keeps pointing to that. Like we'll eventually have maybe one of our employees or get a couple interns to follow us and tell our story and the importance of us building a business and having fun and it being faith led and just the marketing side and the creative side.
Journey. Yeah, the journey.
The journey. Yeah.
What's up, Mike? Here, I see you out
What
there.
up, Mike? That
What
is
up,
a
Mike?
hat. That's
Mike,
a hat.
Mike. Yeah, it is
That's
a
a
hat.
fact. I need that hat tomorrow. Yesterday.
Can't run from the mountain.
Man, it's like you're blessed because not only do you get the content from these events, but if you vlogging it while you're going to it, from it, doing it, and you're vlogging what it's like to own a marketing company, just that alone, just vlogging that alone is a whole series that people would appreciate that may want to get into the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can see, you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs and how hard it is, the time you got to put in it. Because a lot of people think when you do YouTube, it's like, I think when you do YouTube, you just go to the range for an hour and then poof, there's a video. No, bro. I just drove 40 minutes to the range, 40 minutes home. I had to load all this shit, pack it in the car, unload it at the range, pack it back in the car, then unload it when I got home. Then you gotta,
upload all your video
stuff. Then you gotta edit the video. Then you might edit the video, and YouTube like, nah, we ain't gonna pay you for that one.
Yeah.
So then you gotta take the video down, re-upload the video, and you fight with them back and forth. Then I've got a video on my MacBook right now that I can't even upload. I can't even get it to render.
Why?
It's been on there since SHOT Show. And I can't figure out what's wrong with it. And it's an interview with Scotty from Glock.
Is it on a laptop or like a desktop?
It's on my MacBook.
Bring it to goals next month. We'll look at it for you.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get it off of there, and I'm like, I don't want to delete it. I want to upload it because it was a cool little interview with Scotty from Glock. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'll bring it with me to goals.
Yeah, bring it to you. We'll bring it to it. Bring it.
It's like people don't understand that stuff, man. They don't understand what it goes to. Like your video, I knew just based off of watching y'all that it was gonna be a minute before y'all dropped that.
Yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be a minute before they get this out. There's no way they're gonna get that out in no week or two. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. because every time I seen one of y'all, you had a camera running,
Yeah.
and it was nonstop. We was there for what, 3 days?
3
And
days.
y'all had a camera in your hand the whole damn time.
The whole damn time.
and the drone.
And the
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
like, man.
Yeah.
So I knew y'all had a lot of footage, and people don't understand it. They don't understand how long it takes to edit the video, how long it takes to find the perfect music for the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut that part of my video process out. I don't even use the music hardly ever anymore.
No, we do because it helps. So we're really big on emotion. Like when we tell a story, I want you to feel like, oh shit, wow, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we're chasing. We want to create almost like you're living it again. Like, damn, this was just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It feels like, I want to go grab me a drink, give me some food, and I'm gonna sit here and watch this video. You know what I'm saying? That's what we wanted to do, and that's what it's gonna be. So,
and back on kind of what you were touching on, Dre, the behind the scenes stuff. Some of our most engaging content that hit for us at the studio was us talking about the obstacles and the hurdles that we face. And when things aren't good and we look at each other like we gotta pay we gotta keep the power on to run the studio, and this piece of equipment went down, and all the things that go into the studio running, as well as people, when there's people involved, employees and people you have to watch out for. So it's something that, you're right, a lot of people don't see, and they see the end result and think you just bing, here's a video. I was at the here you go. And it's like, nah, man, there's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes.
Yeah, it does.
And that's really, man, I love that stuff. Not all of the hardships and the pit, but really that's what, right? Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
So it's like some of those things make you better and make you understand. Like I heard you learn more sometimes from losing and failure than you do from winning. And perseverance, and it's good because it's really, and especially when like Kush and I, who really, I've seen this man and been with this man more than anyone on this planet the last 10 years, from our businesses and understanding how he operates when shit hits the fan, so to speak, and likewise, and that we're gonna both be there and figure this shit out, because that's the only way we know how to do it. We're gonna figure this shit out. That's it. Because there's nothing else to do. And we say it a lot, just fucking do it. Kush would tell me that, because sometimes it's easy to overthink as a creative. Oh, does this just look good? Because once we put this out, it's out. Did I do this right? Did I edit this right? And just fucking let it fly. I'm not saying that the quality is going to be compromised, but it gets to a point where you just got to fucking do it. You got to
Is it perfect? Yeah.
And
you gotta.
So, y'all think
you eating some of it? What you eating, Kush?
He eating something. Look like a
marshmallow. That saltwater taffy I brought you from Maine, bro. Man, I brought my man some saltwater taffy. I'm not mad at that. I've been thinking I might go grab something when y'all are talking. But my bad, Dre. What were you saying?
No, I don't forgot. Now you got me thinking about that taffy. I got thinking about. Have you ever been to Gatlinburg? There's a place up there that makes taffy.
Is there? The only thing I remember about Gatlinburg is I was like 16 years old, and it was like 110 degrees out there in the summertime, and it was brutally hot. I mean, I had a good time, but I just remember like it was like disrespectfully hot. I was like, man, this shit's disrespectful.
That's Tennessee, brother. In the summertime, this is hot, bro. You just walk outside and start sweating like, damn, I didn't do nothing but breathe.
Come on. I'm walking my car, man. What is this?
Hey, look.
Take a shower again, man. Come on.
Kush's bootleg internet kicked in again.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I thought you got that upgrade, Kush. Dang.
I did. I don't know what the hell's happening.
We caught you in the act, man. Chewing some saltwater taffy, man. Come on. Oh, my hat off.
Oh, man. Caught him in the middle of a chew with his eyes closed.
Oh, man.
I think for some people, for context, We were on a call the other day and we were roasting Kush for his internet connection. So this is like part 2 because I told you he was gonna call and get an upgrade, Dre, and he did, and still he gotta hit him up. He got the new modem, he got the upgrade. What happened, Kush? Come on, man.
Man, that man's like, man, I got the
He's
upgrade.
still there. I can hear him. I can hear him chewing. Oh. Hey, that was good, man. That was good.
Oh man,
I needed that laugh today. That was good. Oh shit.
Man, that's some funny shit right
Yo,
there.
that was good. That was good, man. I needed that laugh. That came from when your stomach you start to hurt.
Yeah, man.
That was a good laugh, man. My man froze in the middle of chewing some saltwater taffy. Oh man, that was good.
Man, y'all dudes, man, I give y'all your props for real.
Thank you, man.
Y'all out here hustling.
We don't take that lightly.
Kids got me crying with this busted ass. Oh man!
I promise you, he called. As soon as we hung up, man, he's like, "Man, I got to call." He's like, "They had me at 500 megabytes per second, and I went up to the best one they got."
What's up, bootleg?
I heard everything, bro. I heard everything, bro. I heard it all.
Oh man!
And I did upgrade, bitch. I upgraded to 2,000. I upgraded after our phone call. I got on the phone the next day, and I was like, "Hey man, y'all need to come improve this."
Man,
that's some crazy. Hey,
that's all right, man.
Hey, what Corey say? It's a God thing.
That's it.
He knew we needed that laugh.
Yeah, he did, man. That was good. We needed that.
He didn't get to participate, but you know.
I said he's still here. I hear him chewing.
Yeah, that's the last thing
Oh man.
Yeah, what chart? Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Oh man.
Oh man, I forgot we were even talking about before that.
Man, I did too, dude. That wow.
That was good, man. I needed that.
Damn. But when y'all come back to Tennessee, bro? We got some work to do. Huh?
Next month.
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about for that. I'm talking
Tell
about,
us. We got an open invite. We'll be up there.
You always got an open invite up here.
Let's go. When's a good time to be up there?
I've been we'll chop it up offline about that.
Yeah.
I've been talking to some people trying to make some things shake.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I need y'all to come back up here.
You know how we roll.
What do you say? As funny as I'll get out.
Hey, he just showed us how old he is.
What up? Mike,
that's an old man term right there, boy. That's funny as I'll get out.
What were we saying the other day, Kush? Oh, she a bad mama jamma. I said, man, we need to bring that back.
Man, so when y'all come to Knoxville, how long y'all gonna be here?
We're getting there the 14th, and then we're leaving the 20th. So what's that like? I think it's like 6 days. Wednesday to a Monday.
Yeah, 6 days. Yep. Because the 15th is the range day, and then the next day is a break, and then the event starts the next 2 days.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Yep. So
we're bringing up our fishing poles to do some fishing.
Damn, the race day is on a weekday.
On the 15th.
Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Yep, Thursday the 15th.
I'm gonna have to check the calendar because I have my days mixed up.
I just saw the goals thing. Huh? I was just looking at it.
Yeah, because I'm already registered for it.
I'll have to find. Oh yeah. Date August. Range day reminder. August 15th. Yep. In Sweetwater, Tennessee.
Hey, please, if y'all can head over to our YouTube page and just give us a subscribe, we'd appreciate that.
Matter of fact, if you look at the top of the chat, I've got a pinned comment with the YouTube, the Instagram, and the website. So the
Thank
links
you.
are right there for y'all. Yeah.
Oh, the 16th, it's open to media and vendors only.
Oh, okay.
What's open, the event?
The event, yeah, to media and vendors only on the 16th. Range Day the 15th, media and vendors on the 16th, and then the actual show on the 17th and 18th.
All right, so I need to take off so I can be there on the 15th and 16th. So that just changes up some stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know if Kush had told you or emailed you that we coming to stay with you. So just I got my air mattress. He got one too.
Was you about the hotel?
We won't take up much room at the house. So
Well, yeah. I mean, we got a couch right here. You can sleep on.
don't threaten me with a good time.
Hey, the way I snore.
Oh man, come on, man.
I appreciate it, BTG. Thank you.
You're a lumberjack?
What?
Is he?
That's all right. I'm a lumberjack too.
He's
Shit.
like,
Hey, you know what's crazy? My baby girl,
grizzly
my
bear.
18-year-old, I'm a lumberjack, but she's a jet engine.
Oh man.
I'm like, damn. Wife being there like, that's your baby. I'm like, yeah.
Man, I love it when kids like have certain little things, little quirks like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And like yours got the snoring. You know, hopefully she don't look like you. But
That's fucked up because she does. Oh man.
She damn sure does. You know what? To be fair, if I see her with her mom, I'm like, oh, she looks like mom. And if I see her with Kush, I'm like, oh, she kind of looks like Kush. So she's a good hybrid.
Yeah.
So
she's
got just enough Kush in her, so you know it ain't the milkman, baby.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It definitely ain't the milkman. Or the postman, neither of them. Kush is in the clear.
My cousin, he had a little girl. I love him to death, man. God rest his soul. And he was like, hey, she had the baby. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I seen the picture. I was like, my guy, that baby white. I don't care what you say. It ain't enough sunlight to tan that baby enough to be yours.
Oh, man. You know what's funny? I've always been a very black and white person. When my children were born, the only one that was like I had my only cute baby was my son. My girls were ugly when they were first born. My mother-in-law, man, she was pissed with me. She's picture I don't know how she was back then, almost 20 years ago. So I don't know, what, 40, I want to say. So a 40-year-old Southern Black Baptist woman, my grandbaby. I'm like, no, she's ugly. She's gonna have to fill out before she looks cute.
My Mexican homeboy, when his daughter was born, that's my goddaughter Andrea. And growing up, I gave her eyes a pass when she was a baby.
Yeah.
But now she's like 24, and she still got these blue eyes.
Oh,
and I'm like, look, bro, you 100% Mexican. Your wife 100% Mexican.
Yeah.
Both of y'all got brown eyes, jet black hair. But that little girl got blue eyes.
Yeah, shit.
That's a milkman, baby. He's like, man, fuck you, Drake. My baby, her granddaddy got blue eyes.
Yeah.
I thought about that. My son is the spitting image of me, though. I can't.
Oh yeah, just
he's
brown
the half Spanish version of me, and I have a very signature walk. And he walks the same way, and he started his like at 3 years old. I'm like,
so you got Irish in you, huh?
Yeah, more Italian. I know. I look like a leprechaun, and a lot of people.
And what I was sitting there picturing
I get why.
You said your son's Mexican, half Mexican, and one of my employees was half Mexican and half Irish, had red beard, bald head, and I called him a Mexican leprechaun.
I've been called quite a few things. Yeah, for sure.
Damn. I used to have a friend, and his sister was half Italian, half Mexican. I caught her. What was it?
Oh boy.
Wetback walk.
Oh, you don't want to get me and Kush off the rails here. We gotta,
bro.
don't give us an inch. Take a mile,
bro. Hell, that's exactly right, Mr. Charles. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no. With the L at the end. Hell no.
No. Yeah. You know the way to say it. Hell no.
So now we know how old he is, and now we know he's country.
Yeah.
Hell no. Oh, Gina's on. What's up, Gina?
Yeah, Gina versus Gina. Yeah, she in
Gina
here.
versus Gina.
Hey, Gina. Yeah.
And I love Gina, man. All good vibes.
Yeah.
Beautiful aura. And I love, man, I just want to like big her up because what she was saying at Arm 4, bro, so spot on with like empowering the community through financial responsibility and money management, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I know it could be an uphill battle for a lot of families, but man, I just want to give her flowers. Because that's dope. I love that.
Gina, first time there, and she came in that jump like she owned the place.
Hey, and she won. Didn't she win the platypus?
She won the platypus.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, Gina, let me hold some.
Yeah, come on. Let me hit my mark. Damn, Gina, come on. Let us hold some.
What's up?
No, that was, I don't know if we I mean it all come out. I thought that was cool to see the women's
conference.
Conference. That was awesome, man. I love to, I mean, we were there in a working capacity, but still like you said, the energy, the vibe, the love. Yeah. I know they're like, these dudes need to get the hell out of here with these cameras because this is for the ladies, but just seeing the vibe in there, like everyone was
sisterhood.
Cool. Yeah, the sisterhood. It was a beautiful thing. Yep. And on all the topics, it wasn't just guns. It was everything, it was lifestyle and finances, yeah, and self-protection, and it was really cool. Self-love, yeah.
That segment was dope, yeah.
Even a little freaky stuff in there too, but we got to leave that, we can't talk about that. But yeah, it was good. It was good to see, man. That whole event was it was family. You hear that a lot, but it was it really felt like a family reunion.
Yeah, and that's basically what it is.
Yeah, it was
you
awesome.
Got people like Gina coming through. She just took over.
Yeah, just
we was looking at pictures and Gina was everybody. At one point, I was like, let's do a couples picture. And it was like me and Black Rambo and his friend and me and Queen and I can't remember who else it was. It was like 4 couples. I was like, let's do a couples picture. And Gina turned around and looked at me and jumped in the middle of the picture anyway.
Like, watch this. Watch this.
I was like, all right, cool. But man, I greatly appreciate y'all brothers coming through, man. I can chop it up with y'all dudes and laugh all night.
Oh, bro.
It's a good time, man. We appreciate
you having us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Y'all welcome anytime, man. If y'all see me on, y'all come through, whatever, just jump on. Shoot. You ain't got to have no invite.
You already know.
Yeah, just like, hey, drop the link, bro. And
yeah.
I'll drop the link. I can jump on in, man.
All right.
Because, over here, it's for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, that's why it's raw and uncut, man. It's just raw conversation.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Ain't nothing scripted here.
Yeah. Man, and you're amazing at what you do, man. I love this platform, and
I appreciate you, brother.
The community you created, it's a beautiful thing to see, man.
Yeah, and they fade in and out. And it's like you can tell the people that stay up late, like Gina. Maybe sliding in late.
Yeah. And just on behalf of Apex Mountain, I want to apologize for Kush and his internet speed.
Y'all know how it is with Comcast. Shit.
Yeah, come on, man. Let's get a Comcast rep on the phone.
I need AT&T.
Out there of us got Comcast, but you're the only one that froze.
I'm not in a good part of the city.
I'm far away from the hookup.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Briggs,
far away from
y'all
the
gonna have to give him a raise so he can pay his cable bill or something.
Shit.
Oh man, that was good. Nah, this was a good time, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
Somebody sent you a message, bro. They said about to start hitting the gym again as well.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want
Let's
to,
go,
man.
Charles.
I think I forgot who it was. It was two people out there who were like bigging me up, and I want to be very clear. Like, you know, my goal is not to be an influencer; it's just to show, like, if I can do it, y'all can do it. You know what I'm saying? You just put your mind to it, like Breezy said earlier. Just do it, just do it. So I'm glad that y'all are able to like tap in with the content that I was pushing out. I'm gonna load back up. Me and Breezy been talking about it, because a lot of people have hit me up on my personal Instagram and on my YouTube saying, "Oh, what happened?" And it's not that I've fallen off. I just been documenting it. You know, I did put some weight back on because we've been traveling, but I also was trying to make sure I ain't got a lot of loose skin. So I did a
Did you
refill.
put weight back on so you didn't have loose skin?
Yeah, no, nah. I was bulking up, like my muscle. So
That's
so
not what you said, Kush.
what? That's what it was. Yeah, I was bulking up, so I don't have loose skin. But in the bulk up process, I was like, "Hey, man, that ice cream looks all right."
Oh man, listen. There's one thing you got to know. Kush is a sucker for some man. Every time we travel,
Every city,
we're gonna find the ice cream spot.
Yeah.
For sure.
I got a question for y'all. Since y'all from the South, have y'all ever had homemade ice cream?
Homemade ice cream?
Yeah.
I don't know that I have, man.
I think Jackson's a homemade, but I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure. Well, what you saying, Dre?
Yeah, what you got?
You can't bring it up and then not.
So when y'all come to my city.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure y'all get some actual homemade ice cream.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Because it sounds like y'all like ice cream. So I'm gonna make sure y'all have
bro.
Come on,
some homemade ice cream.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And we might as well do it while we up here, bro. Just drive 3 hours. I mean, what the hell is it?
Look, you said ice cream. Now look,
Yes, there it is. Hey,
Yeah.
Dre, you got that shit
I have it ready. You know what I'm saying? You just let me know if you want to make that trip. Because I don't think it's gonna make it to Knoxville.
No, probably not. It's not gonna have that same effect.
I got some coolers, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no freezer to put it in.
Hey, that's funny. Because when he goes to Maine, there's this place called Scoop Deck. And he always says, "Man, bro." And I told him one year, I think it was last year or the year before, I was like, "Bro, put it in the cooler, bro. Stop telling me about it." He was laughing. I was like, "Yo, bro, I'm being dead ass here. Put it in the cooler and get some ice in that cooler and drive it down." But next year we all going up.
Yeah.
Oh, the gang is going up.
Trip.
Yep. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
but
man.
Next time y'all have y'all's company meeting, make sure you call me. That way I can give y'all the ideas that y'all already had. Because apparently we here.
Yeah. Look at that. Mr. Charles Henry, dry ice.
Look at that, man. Been dropping gems all night, Charles.
I don't even know where to buy that
at. Yeah, that is. Where do you buy dry ice?
I don't know.
Like, can you just go to the store and be like, "Hey, can I get some dry ice instead of cold ice?" You know,
I don't know. Probably Home Depot. I bet.
I don't know.
They got everything.
Where do we get it at, Charles? Where do you get your dry ice at, Charles?
I know you can't touch dry ice.
No, you can't touch it. They sell at some grocery. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, me either. Learn something new every day.
Yeah, every day.
All right.
Every day.
Hell yeah.
All right, y'all in the chat. It's been real.
Yep.
It's been fun.
We appreciate everything, bro.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Y'all always welcome here. Y'all in the chat. Y'all be blessed.
Yeah,
Stay
man.
dangerous. Make sure you
That's
go hit
it.
their links and subscribe. Check out the website. And guess what? We have this bitch.
We out.
Yeah.
Deuces.